Social prescribing has the capability of improving the health and daily lives of individuals and communities across the country, particularly in areas of high deprivation where feelings of isolation are common. Julie MacDonald went to Edinburgh to speak to the communities benefiting from Carr Gomm's flexible, person-centred approach.
Rose Heath and Lorraine Reynolds have no ordinary friendship.
We have such a laugh that I wouldn't even think about a relationship. I don't think I could be bothered.
Let's get married.
Before they met each other, loneliness and depression were constant companions. Their friendship, made through a project set up by Carr Gomm called Community Compass, became a lifesaver.
I think I was just waiting to die. I lived my life online. All my pals lived on my iPad, Facebook, and I was lying. You know, my life was amazing. I had a fantastic time, but it was all a lie.
I was seriously close to just... If it hadn't been for my grandchildren, I don't think I would be here. It's the difference between really thinking that I would be better off not living to actually enjoying life.
Both women had become severely isolated, living in an Edinburgh community with deep social and health inequalities, where it's not uncommon for people to fall through the gaps in the system, something that's happening to many others in deprived areas across Britain. For Rose and Lorraine, their journey started with a GP referral, providing access to Community Compass's team of dedicated link workers who helped them to develop personal plans based on their needs and interests and what they wanted to achieve in life. This included access to counselling, mental health support and education.
If it hadn't been for Community Compass and actually persisting, because I didn't want to go. It means a lot and it's given me things to do.
I'm thinking that, I am a worthwhile person now, all of a sudden.
Carr Gomm's ethos is that by actively listening to the people it supports and helping them to build their own community, lives can be turned around. It's worked with local people to establish projects where there's no current provision, including a men's shed, a community growing project and a conversation cafe.
Whatever's bothering them, whatever their issues are, we're looking for a solution to that. But with them, we're not saying, well, you need to do this. We're saying, what is it that you want to do? How shall we go about finding the solutions together? And then we support them to achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve. And so it's much more likely to succeed if it's their solutions.
For Sandy, a recovering alcoholic, that support included learning IT skills and getting practical help to sort out his benefits.
I ended up drinking in the house myself, but now that I've stopped drinking and meeting people, getting out and about, it's great. Carr Gomm gave me a tablet, sort of a laptop tablet, and introduced me to a learning group, just local. So it was ideal.
Increasingly, social prescribing and its benefits are being backed by research. So helping people make connections and friendships in their own community and a sense of belonging is now thought essential to a person's health and well-being. Chris Mitchell is a local healthcare assistant who's seeing the success of Carr Gomm's person-centred approach firsthand.
It may seem like it's a lot of front-end investment, but actually it does result in GP reduction of visits and an individual feels rounded and is managing their own health.
Initial evidence shows the approach gives GPs an alternative to prescribing and results in less need for clinical intervention. For Sandy, Lorraine and Rose, the personal impact has been life-changing and they now want others to know they're not alone.
Your life will become so much better. There is help for you.
And there's loads of Lorraines and Roses out there. Or should I say Rose and Lorraine, because that would be first.